Hey, it's Jason Creel. You know, I recently talked about why you don't want to be a low baller in the lawn care business. One, because other lawn care guys won't like you very much. We typically don't like the low ballers out there. But two, it's going to hurt you in your business long term, most likely. Now, today I want to talk about why you can't charge too much, or at least the danger of it. I mean, if you can and be successful, go ahead. But here's the danger of charging too high or not understanding pricing in your area. And I made this mistake. I mean, this was, I think, the first year I was ever in the lawn business. I went to this prime neighborhood. When I say prime, I'm not saying like the richest neighborhood in town. I'm saying lots of new construction, people moving in, you know, great yards for lawn maintenance, and a lot of opportunity there to get customers. My problem was I didn't understand the pricing. I was trying to sell everybody on this kind of deluxe package year round. We'll do this, that, the other, you know. And I think I ended up getting some customers, but I think I could have had a lot more if I would have scaled it back a little bit and let people, you know, kind of sell them a basic service. And then if they want to add on the other stuff, then that would be fine. So, but when you price too high, it's just as simple. It's like, one, in my opinion, unless you just have loads of money when you start a business, like I said, you're sort of surviving the first year or two, okay? And so that's why I'm almost okay if you charge a little less starting out, because you just need to start getting some revenue and making money. If you go too high starting out and do not get the customers, then like I said, unless you have money in the bank, you're really in danger of not ever getting your business off the ground. I mean, you don't have the customers, and you're just anyway, you're in danger of going under. And so that's a big risk there. And then it's a simple of all the business that you're going to miss out on by charging too high. Now, again, a lot of this has to do with what market you're in. If you're in a sure enough high income area, then your prices need to be higher. When I say high, I'm talking about higher than pretty much everybody else and what people are willing to pay. Now, if people, you know, if kind of, like I said, you're in this high-end area and everybody's paying top dollar for all their services, then, you know, you need to be charging top dollar too. But what I'm saying is, if you're in a, you know, for lack of a better word, a normal middle-class price range, and you decide, I'm gonna charge, you know, 40% more than everybody else because I'm premium service. I've got this unbelievable lawn business, and everybody's going to pay me more. I think you might have a hard time with that because, like I say, it's just the nature of the industry. We're in a service business. Yes, some companies provide that service much better than others, but there's a lot of competition, and to be honest with you, there's a lot of companies that can provide good lawn service, and some that will probably provide it at a fair price and not a high price. So to me, it's just the business that you're missing out on and what that could cost you long term. Now let me clarify in saying this. I think if let's just say you do lawns on the side, okay, it's not your primary income, or you're retired and you just want to have a handful of yards. In those situations, I think you can be very particular on the yards you take on and what you charge. Okay, you say, I'm not doing any yards for less than this amount because, to be honest with you, I only want 10 customers or 20 customers or whatever that number may be. And I'm going to make sure that I've got 10 or 20 very profitable ones that are the customers I want to deal with, you know. And that, but like I said, that's a special situation for most of us that are trying to grow the business. We're not trying to cap it off at like, I only want a certain number of customers. We're trying to grow and expand. If you have employees, you've got to keep work for those guys and keep growing the business. And if you're charging too much, you think, well, I'm gonna make a lot and do less customer. I understand the thought behind it, but if you're outpricing everybody and you're not getting the business, it can really you really can risk going out of business altogether. So anyway, don't get greedy. What's the stock? You know, in stocks they say bulls make money, bears make money, but pigs get slaughtered. Don't be a pig.